Mwah. Hello. Hello, it is I, Bastard Billy, the Baku. And, yeah. I noticed that we only have, 7 days left for the event. So I'm like, I have to do this really quickly. I have to really do, like, this event really quickly. So this is, my 3rd stream doing this event. And right now I'm at phase 2 of the mystery, the murder mystery. But first, right now, they have a free 1 pull. And I don't know who to pull. I already pulled Autumn, right? But like, who else do I want to pull? Like, maybe Marius. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe Luke because of his bobbish. I don't know. Maybe I'll just like... I don't know if I could close my eyes and like... Okay, maybe I can. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. And maybe stop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then to the left, right, and then to the left. And then, yeah. Okay. Did I make much progress? Anyway, so it's Vin. Let's draw on Vin. I don't know if I actually moved it. Did I? I don't know. I have to check the VOD. Okay, that was nothing. It's not like these free polls are gonna give you a guaranteed SSR. Like if you're lucky, maybe. Yeah. See. 99 drawers left. 9 drawers for an SR or above. What luck. What luck, I don't even have it. So, let's see. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah. This I've been doing off stream. Because it's too much content. But then over here, did I already like complete this? Ooh, no, I don't have enough clues. Wait. Oh no, these are new clues. I thought I'm on phase 1. Jesus. So to catch everyone up, there's, where is it? No. There's this dude. Well, the Tears of Themis gang is like doing a live action detective murder mystery. And this one dude, I call him Big Boss because I can't pronounce names. I call him Big Boss. This dude, basically, he got killed. He got murked real bad. Like, slit across the throat. Oh no, he got bumped on the head. And we don't know who killed him. And everyone says he's like a generous man who does charities and all that stuff, but as we progress, we find out that he's not quite as he seems. President von Hagen has a grudge against him. Interpreter Richter and Consultant Wing works under him. I think Consultant Wing was working under him for like 2 years as, well, I guess a lawyer consultant. And Interpreter Richter has, I think he might have connections with the relief hospital? I don't know, I can't remember. And then journalist, well, the relief hospital that Big Boss has connections to, and he does charities too. And then journalist Pierce, he is like a journalist, but he was an orphan, yeah? And Big Boss, I guess he donated money to this guy's orphanage so then he could get a proper education. So in a way, Big Boss is kind of his benefactor. So the number one like suspect so far is President von Hagen because he has like a grudge because Big Boss tricked his father into selling his what is it called? The ancestral like land deed in order to pay his debts, yeah? So President von Hagen has like a huge grudge against this guy. But he might be a red herring to who might be the real killer. So far we don't have much intel on Interpreter Richter. And journalist Pierce, he doesn't seem like he might be the guy who like would kill the guy who he owes his life to, you know? Consultant Wing, I'm not sure. And we play as like Little Boss, who is taking over a hotel which this guy died in. She's taking over a hotel to like for her uncle. She's also an orphan, but like her uncle Lee like gave her a message saying, can you take over the hotel? And then he just like disappears. So she doesn't know much about this town because she's new to this town, and she's also part of this like underground association called the Mayfly Association, which does like good deeds. They're basically like vigilantes, yeah? Vigilantes, and they may or may not go well with Big Boss, who knows? And then another factor is this gang. I call them the Big Gang. Oh, good evening, good evening. I've been like recapping for the past couple minutes. Anyway, so the Big Gang, the Big Gang, they are basically like ruffians, I guess. They're like paid, not paid, but like they've been used to like rough up small businesses so big businesses can like snatch them up or something like that. And the Big Gang might have some connection to Big Boss, who passed away. Was restarting my PC. I pay them. You pay them? So it was you. Ah, I see now. And yeah, so far I can't remember where we left off in phase 1. But yeah, mysterious letter. Intel 1, collection task. Big Boss tasked Little Boss. Oh, Big Lee, not Big Boss. Boss Lee tasked Little Boss. Oh, this is the side story content where you're trying to find a key that your Uncle Lee left behind, and like it's part of your family heirloom, and she has to keep it a secret because everyone is after her family heirloom. Big Boss, Little Boss, Mid Boss. Yeah, that's me. I'm Mid Boss. I'm mid. But anyway, we're gonna do some secret chats so we can find some more intel before we... What's it called? Before we do like proper investigations. Top 10 family heirlooms. Number 1. I don't know what's number 1. It's supposed to be... What is it supposed to be? I don't know. For Uncle Lee's treasure. We don't know yet. No idea, yeah. Maybe when I finish it, I'll tell you guys what the family heirloom is. Maybe it's the friends we made along the way. You are the family heirloom? Yeah, I'm a treasure. Anyway, chat. Haha, I took it before you could. Take that. You have to think fast. Stop stealing my lines. You are very easy to read. Journalist Pierce's hobbies. Let's ask him. I noticed that you sometimes take photos of pedestrians on the street, Journalist Pierce. Baku moment. Are you into photography? Yes, taking photos is a way of recording our lives. Taking shots in daily life usually makes for good practice. It allows me to quickly snap good and useful photos when I'm chasing news. Then, what other hobbies do you have? Well, a lot actually. For example, writing letters is also one of my hobbies. Writing letters. I guess this was the 1920s equivalent to Instagram or like social network. Yeah, I feel totally calm when writing a letter. I'm able to clearly face my inner thoughts that way. I have a pen pal that I've written to for many years. It feels great whenever I communicate with them. It makes me feel at ease. Maybe it's because we've never met that I'm able to be much more open and honest in my letters. Yeah, I feel the same way. I never expected journalist Pierce to have the same experience I had. Gee, I wonder who's the pen pal. I feel the same way. Who would be the pen pal? But I wonder who the pen pal. What is that? I write. Oh, I as in like the character Little Boss, not Rosa, who is a proper person. She's talking about who the pen pal Little Boss writes to is like, duh, it's obviously him. Okay. Journalist. Little Boss, seeing as we have some time now, I'd like to interview you. Okay. Journalist Pierce, what questions do you have in mind? I'm writing an analyst regarding the news industry, so I'm hoping to assess what people from various fields think about the people working in the news industry. Thoughts on people working in the news industry? I'll have to think about that. This needs to be according to this town's situation, right? Just to think. Has to be lore accurate with this. Take your time, there's no rush. Any comments are appreciated. I've had the habit of reading newspapers even before coming to this town. Why don't I use the newspapers I've read as examples? Sure, feel free. I feel that in recent years, reporters often use unfounded gossip for the editorial topics. So true. It's usually some scandal about a celebrity or about a successful business person's new girlfriend. Sometimes they even purposely try to exaggerate certain events by taking things out of context. Sigh, I couldn't find anything worth reading after a while. Whatever their excuse may be, whether it's timing or profits, none of them are reason enough to create false news. False news. A successful business person just like Billy. No, do not trust me with money. I will use that money, and I will use it to play Gacha. Do not trust me as a business person, okay? In my mind, anyone who works in the news industry needs to have a firm list of principles that they stand by. So true. They need to keep their values and priorities in check and search for the truth at all times. So true, girl. I don't mind, do it. Okay. No. Don't give me your money. For real. ... Yeah, think about that. Contemplate on that, Luke. You're absolutely right. If truth is lost, then all that's left is falsehood. Wait a minute. He gave that look. Does that mean he's like feeling guilty? Was he also participating in twisting the truth? And people like us, or even the entire industry, would have no reason to exist. So true. Okay, bye. Okay, let's chat. Consultant Wing's daily life. Consultant Wing, you seem to be very specific about how you speak and work. Are you like this at home as well? Look at her little face. She's being like snarky about it, like teehee. Are you like this at home too? I bet you're good at parties, kind of thing. To be honest, Consultant Wing and Mr. Wing are really not that different from each other. Oh my gosh. I'm not uptight out of work. Okay. I see. What do you do in your free time outside of work? Don't tell me you like to watch movies. Oh, okay. Oh, he likes to walk around this town and visit various places. You know, I was just like you. She did a Naruto. Eh? What did she do? Naruto? Eh. There are many places in this town that are worth seeing. The marketplace filled with fireworks, for example, or the beautiful outskirts. They're all lovely. Too late. Too late. The timing wasn't right. They do sound very nice. Yes, it would be even better if the society were... What? The society here wasn't filled with so much conflict. Yeah. Looks like Consultant Wing is someone who hopes for some peace and quiet deep down inside. Okay. Cloud break. We truly live in a society. We do. We do. Little boss, in your time in this town so far, have you found anything that you liked? Let me see. Well, I like the scenery here, especially the clouds on the horizon. They have this dreamy color. Whenever the sun sets, it's mesmerizing. The men. Oh my god. That's so true though. You should have just went like, the men. The clouds. Yeah. What? What is it, Consultant Wing? Is there something special about the clouds? There is, actually. However, ordinary people aren't aware of this. What? Is he gonna, like, spit out, like, conspiracy theories? The clouds are not really what you think. Can you tell me about it? It's nothing, really. I'm just reminded of a secret document that I once came in contact with. What the? Really isn't even real. Wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. Ah, shit. If only I had a quick button on my stream deck to like make me disappear. That could have been a good joke. Oh well. The file has to do with an agent from a long time ago with the codename Cloudbreak. Eh? What's surprising is that the codename actually refers to two different people. They were master and apprentice, savior and saved companions who shared a mutual love for one another. Aww, what the? A mutual love. Why does this story feel so familiar? Nani? I think he's like trying to self-insert himself. He's trying to describe him and Rosa. It's just like me and Big Bosh. Haha, for real. Yeah, he's like describing his and Rose's relationship IRL, not as like the characters that they're playing right now. And how did things end for them? Sadly, the last parts of the file were destroyed, so I couldn't read them. From the existing records, they put themselves in danger in order to warn their other companions of the danger they were— What? What does that mean? They put themselves in danger in order to warn their other companions, like, not the two of them, another companion, right? Of the danger they were in. So the ending was probably, they probably died. Yeah, ... I'm merely listening to a story that Consultant Wing read about. Why am I feeling sad? Okay. That's enough about you. Let's go to Interpreter Richter. Watch. Interpreter Richter, I have a question for you. Oh, go on. I'm listening. You often translate for foreign visitors, so you must have come in contact with many valuable items, right? I have seen a few. Are you asking if I can help appraise something for you, little boss? Yeah. The watch that Big Boss was wearing looked extremely expensive. I was just wondering if it was real. Do you recall the watch that I'm talking about? Yes. Well. Yes. The dial of the watch on Big Boss's wrist appeared to be made from crystals. It is an expensive piece. Jesus. So this dude who is supposed to be about charity has this like really expensive watch. How much money do you have, dude? Big Boss must have pulled quite a few strings to get his hands on that watch. But would it have broken so easily if it really was that expensive? Is it normal for it to shatter into pieces like that? Was it fake? Was it one of those like fake Dolce and Gabbana watches? Are you implying that someone purposely broke the watch? Oh. No, it was something else. I was thinking about something else, but it's actually... They're supposed to imply that someone broke the watch, maybe out of rage. Yes, if the theory stands, then it means that the murderer would have been able to change the time to 5 p.m. I didn't think that would be possible. I didn't think... Oh, Rosa is more smarter than me. To make us think that the time of the murder was around 5 p.m. Ah, so it's misdirection. If that's the case, it would work to the benefit of the murderer, wouldn't it? But little boss, have you ever thought about what good this would do for the murderer? I guess it would create an alibi, wouldn't it? If you could change the time. Because he said he arrived at the hotel at 5. Makes you think, huh? He said that, oh, I arrived at the hotel at 5 and I was waiting in the lobby. So obviously, if the murder happened at 5, it wouldn't be me, right? Yeah, I see how it is. He already got what he came for. There would be no need to make things even more complicated, no? Interpreter Richter's right, but something feels off, or am I just overthinking it? Trust your gut, girl. Trust your gut. Okay, Interpreter Richter's doubts. Little boss, I have... Whoa, get out of here, fly. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Get... Whatever. Okay. Little boss, I have a rather troubling question on my mind. I would like to hear your thoughts about it. Sus, yeah. Oh, something that's concerning something that's concerning enough to trouble even you? Yes, it is about the children at the hospital. Okay. Stability is not something that has been seen in years, with things in constant chaos. I have seen countless children forced to survive on their own for all sorts of reasons. I have tried to do what I can to help the kids. I realize that money may bring them a filling meal, but it cannot change their fate of drifting further and further away from society. We live in a society. So, doubt has begun to form in my mind. What does it take to really truly help them? Even you are confusing yourself. No, that's just me usually. Like I see like a letter and then my mind completes it and I'm like, no, that's not what it's that's not what's being written on the paper. Or like, that's not what's written there. Why am I completing it, like auto-completing it with some other word? Everything that I have done seems so menial. Is what I have done enough? That's a very complex question. I'm not sure what to say. And don't say anything. It's alright. I just want to know what you really think. There's only so much we can do as ordinary people as ourselves, yeah. But I think helping others is a good thing, no matter how big or small the gesture. The ultimate result that it brings also something that you shouldn't be fixated on, yeah. Wait, what? The ultimate result that it brings is also something you shouldn't be fixated on, yeah. You shouldn't be thinking like, oh, if I help this person, then I'm gonna get like riches and like fame and like a pat on the back. You should just like help them because you want to. But that's not me. That's not me. I think I have this weird mindset that I like think that if I help someone, I'm gonna get like karma, like good karma. Good karma eventually. That's what I think about. Totally not you, yeah. When I help people, I think, okay, in the future, something good's gonna happen to me. That's what I think about. They don't call me Bastard Billy for nothing. As long as we help in ways that we are capable of and genuinely provide help for the children, then they will definitely feel your good intentions and remember it in their hearts. Yeah. Would that be enough? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. But you will continue doing more precisely because you're aware of it. I think that's a good thing. ... I do think that there is logic in what you said. Okay, next. President Von Hagen. Mayfly Association. President Von Hagen, I have something I'd like to ask you about. Are you free? What is it, little boss? I just want to see what you think about the Mayfly Association. Why do you want to know about that all of a sudden? I don't have any connection to the Mayfly Association, do I? Do you? It's just a passing thought. I want to hear what people in this town think about the Mayfly Association. I can't say I've given much thought, but what I can say is that I do approve of some of their benefits. Huh? What do they give as bonuses? Oh? For example, they are strict in their oversight of business owners, stopping them from participating in illegal behavior. What are the police doing then? Oh wait, yeah, the police can't do anything. The police in this town do jack shit. That's a very good thing. If the business owners all stray onto different questionable paths with only their own interest in mind, then the effect on the development of this town will be detrimental. You're clearly someone with a great vision, President Von Hagen. Likewise, you're the character yourself, little boss. However, the Mayfly Association seems to be lacking in its judgment of character. How so? They say that Big Boss is a member of the Mayfly Association, right? Okay. So people are under the impression that he's part of the organization, the Mayfly Association, because he's like so good at like doing charity, I guess. But I don't know. I don't trust this dude. If someone like him was allowed to join the association, then what other reason could there be? Can we join the association too? No. He's capable of connecting everything to Big Boss. Sigh. Oh, President Von Hagen, you surely... Why are you so cruel? What is my last name? What is my last name? What is my last name? Baku? No. It's Bastard. It's Bastard. It's not Baku Billy the wait, that could work too. Baku Billy the Bastard. You've been in this town for some time now, little boss. Have you tried the specialty cuisine? What a Baku. Yeah. I've been busy the entire time, so I hadn't had a chance to look around. Any recommendations, President Von Hagen? What's your favorite cuisine? Okay. Define cuisine. Like, as in a dish? Like, I do have a favorite dish. And it's nightmares. As a Baku, nightmares is my favorite dish. Sure. But for real, I really like some Japanese food, like katsudon. I love katsudon. I love katsudon, but it's hard to like find in places. And I was thinking of like making my own katsudon, but I don't have the... You have to have special ingredients for that. And then let's see, I like Japanese styled curry. I like that. I like burgers. I like tacos, burritos. Let's see. What else do I like? I just like, I guess, junk foody food. Burgers, yeah. Expensive ingredients, yeah. I have to find it like in a special store. Tacos, yakis. Tacos, yakis. Actually, I did have takoyaki one time. That was interesting. I like when you eat the takoyaki and then inside is the octopus part and it's like very chewy. Ah, speaking of octopus, I like squid, like deep fried squid. Calamari, is it? Is that what it's called? I like the chewiness of squid. Hell yeah, yeah. What else? What else do I like? I like roast beef, roast pork. I don't like lamb. I don't know why. I just don't like the thought of it. That's true. I need to widen my variety of food. Like before I didn't like spicy food, but then now I'm like, hell yeah, these spices are like I love the taste. I love the flavor. Like I think when I was young I was like afraid to eat spicy food, but I loved the smell of it whenever my dad used like spices, and I'm like, maybe just one bite, maybe. They make you feel alive, yeah. But I don't know how my tolerance is right now. I can eat mild hot curry. Mild hot curry, but now these days it's not even hot for me. I think I got used to it. You don't got much tolerance? Oh my gosh. You have to build up your tolerance so you can like enjoy good food, good spice. But when it comes to me cooking, don't trust me with like spicing or like seasoning, because I'm like, only one shake of the salt shaker and I'm like, oh, maybe it's too salty. Worst thing I had to eat that was spicy was like Chinese spicy noodles. I didn't thought they were gonna be painful level of spicy. I'm interested in trying that. Like I've seen some Japanese VTubers try out like really hot spicy noodles. And I think I saw one dude die on stream. I even felt the temperature drop while eating them. Jesus. Maybe for a stream, maybe I'll try it. Maybe. I'll have to find one, but I like, you know that spiciness where it feels like you can't taste anything? I'm guessing it's like that. Do it, yeah, one day. I don't know, maybe for like a celebration or something. Like maybe when I get Twitch affiliate. One day. It wasn't store-bought. Oh my god, you order it from a small restaurant. They must have knew what they doing. Ah, speaking of, I'm gonna be talking about food instead of playing the game. But like, I think maybe it was on my birthday last year, or I think it was my birthday last year. We went to a small Chinese restaurant, a local one, and they're usually my go-to Chinese restaurant. And we ordered like, I think it's like gyoza, like dumplings. And I think we told them not spicy, but then they added the spicy sauce, and I didn't mind. I was like, I was really pleased with the taste. Like there's a spiciness, like a little kick, but then they also have like some kind of mayo on top of the gyoza or like the dumpling. It was really nice. I want to try it again, even though it was like, it kicked a punch, that spiciness on the gyoza or dumpling. They knew what they were doing. Even when I ordered when I didn't order spicy chicken, they kept sending me spicy chicken. Yeah, sometimes they do that. You just have to build up your tolerance, I guess. Start with something small and then just like get used to it and then go to the next phase of spiciness. Oh, thank you, Stream Element. What is it? 37 minutes? Wow, it's a world record now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm live now. Thank you, Stream Elements. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's keep going. Too much food talk. Oh, there are far too many. This town is a transport hub. Delicious cuisine from all around can be found here. We, well, gotta live. Gotta leave. Have to watch Yankee Bancho stream since she's... No! Imagine I have like a doppelganger. And the doppelganger is better at streaming than me. She's just started streaming. Okay, bye. See ya. Take care. Take care. Maybe she's better at streaming. Okay, where was I? But as for specialities, I think the seafood here takes the cake. I'm not good at seafood. Like I said, the only good seafood that I like is squid and prawns. Oh, shrimp, whatever. Prawns, shrimp, whatever. And maybe salmon. You know what? You know how people pronounce salmon? I think I pronounce it as salmon instead of salmon. I say salmon, I pronounce the L. Anyway. But as for specialities, I think the seafood here takes the cake. Seafood? There are several seafood shops on that pier. They prepare all kinds of freshly caught fish. You always get the freshest batch here. Oh, and if you tell them you're with me, they'll even serve you for free, Winky Fresh. I see, those aren't your shops, are they? Dude, even as a different character, he's still shilling for his like products and stuff. You're not trying to promote your own business right now, are you? Oh no, definitely not. Those are my honest recommendations. If you're not big on fish, there are also other specialty shops in the association. What? Oh, candy, pastries, makeup, clothes, you name it. You name it, I got it. What was it? Was that CDI merchant guy? I can't remember. I'm not good at memorizing memes. Bombs? You name it, I have it. Oh shit. Only for like, Oh, what was the other stuff that he said? I don't take credits. I can't remember. I'm not good. I'm not good at that. He just denied it, and now he's promoting nearly everything they own. Thank you, President Von Hagen. I'll definitely take a proper look at the Von Hagen shops when I get the chance. Okay, let's go. I think we can now... Yeah, we can now explore the hotel. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Where we left off, the gang was like, okay, let's take one more look at the scene of the crime. So let's take one more look. Yeah, I remember now. At the start of this phase, they finally got the cops. They finally got the police to investigate. Anyway, although the body has been moved somewhere else, the air is still filled with a faintly unpleasant smell. Uh-oh, stinky. Who farted? Well, you know, when people die, they become stinky, I guess. You walk toward the closet in an attempt to search for clues that you've missed. Little boss, come here, look at what I found. Marius discovers a suitcase at the bottom of the closet. He opens it to find a Qipao? Qipao? Qipao. No, Qipao. Jeez. Inside. A dress inside, okay? Maybe a dress. I think it's a dress. Huh? This is... Not only is the Qipao trendy and a great quality... Oh, what's going on here? Where are the dead bodies? I ate them. Sorry. I eated them. But it's also wrapped in a beautiful ribbon. Oh, sounds like Big Boss had a little mistress. Or a little... I don't know. I don't know what to take from this. It's clearly a present that was waiting to be gifted to someone. Is this a gift for someone? This is the newest design on the market. It must have cost a fortune. The old man is quite the spender. President von Hagen, you seem to understand quite a bit about cheap house. Cheap house? One of these days. One of these days I'll get it right. A bit, I suppose. I've attended a lot of social business gatherings and I've seen my fair share. I feel like I've seen this design somewhere before, but... Luke looks at the purple Qipao and falls deep into thought. Oh my god, my eye. Weh. The words seem to be on the tip of his tongue, but he shakes his head and remains silent. Never mind, I must have been mistaken. Share it with the class, Luke. Share what you have. Why did journalist Pierce have such a strange expression on his face? Could there be some kind of hidden message behind the Qipao? Marius runs his fingers across the ribbon, and a mischievous smile appears on his face. Too bad it looks like Big Boss's lady friend is never going to receive this surprise. Ever since Manager Dewan revealed their relationship, what? Oh yeah. The relationship between Big Boss and President von Hagen. Marius has been very straightforward and sarcastic about it. Consultant Wing, you've accompanied the old man to many banquets and events, so you must know who she is, right? Is this the Madame Liu that we got spoiled on by the clues? To my knowledge, Madame Liu of the Hongshin Dance Hall and Big Boss seem to be more than just ordinary friends. I shouldn't have wiggled my eyebrows. Artem seems gently and direct. Artem speaks gently and directs the topic in a new direction. The Hongshan Dance Hall, the dancing place? It's not just a place to dance, it's the most popular dance hall of all of this town. Madame Liu is Hongshan Dance Hall star singer right now. A good number of people from this town are in love with her voice. Now that you mention it, I remember now. You're talking about the lady known for her golden voice, aren't you? There have been scandals involving her and Big Boss for a while. Journalist Pierce speaks with palpable excitement. However, rumor has it that Madame Liu and Big Boss have grown distant in recent years. I thought they were just meaningless rumors, but from the looks of things, it doesn't seem like she was invited to the birthday banquet. Oh my gosh. Seems like the rumors aren't entirely false. Although Marius looks to be talking about an unrelated gossip, in reality he has actually introduced new characters and locations to the conversation. Madame Liu, a woman who shares a past with Big Boss. I wonder what her story is. Is what Marius said really the reason why she wasn't invited to the birthday banquet? And most importantly, a rising suspicion grows as you look at Artem, who is focused on searching for clues. Consultant Wing seems to accompany Big Boss at business gatherings and banquets often. So wouldn't he know where Big Boss will be at all times? Did he purposely mention Madame Liu to misdirect me? However, no matter what his intentions are, it seems like I'll have to pay a visit to the Hongshan Dance Hall. Curious. Okay. What's on the couch? Phew. After a long search for clues, you feel slightly... I only looked at one clue. You feel slightly fatigued and sit down on the sofa to rest and sort out your thoughts. Just as you're about to lean back on the sofa, a hard object presses against your waist. What? What is that? You stand up to look for the object between the soft cushions. You then discover a booklet. Well, it looks like my lucky day, wink. You open the booklet and don't find anything special about its contents. The only thing worth looking into is a clipping from the This Town Daily that's been placed between the pages. Luxter. Yeah. Is this an obituary? The obituary is from half a month ago. Who died? Just before Boss? Uncle Lee went missing? The timing feels suspicious and catches your attention. What? A descendant of the Lee family suffered a heart attack. What? While visiting the Yang family and unfortunately passed away. We are filled with grief and sorrow. Is this Uncle Lee? No, it couldn't be. Why everyone dying? Well, it's the 1920s. You only live once. In the 1920s, everyone's dying. What was it like? When was the Great Depression? Was it before or after or during? It's not a fun time, okay? Why is the obituary so strange? If it were a normal obituary, shouldn't it include the name and other basic information of the deceased? But there's nothing here, it barely mentions anything. Could it be the obituary isn't the main point? The main point is... ... What are you focusing so hard on, little boss? Nothing. Nothing. Before you realize it, Interpreter Richter appears next to you and takes the clipping. He then begins to read. Billy obituary. She did lots of pogging Baku moments throughout her life as the little... Gosh. Is that it? Here lies Baku Billy. She didn't get the SSR she wanted. Yeah. Whoa, I should have read this. Could this be a special way that the Mayfly Association uses to communicate with one another? Oh. So it isn't really... What? So it's a secret code? So then Mayfly Association members know what's happening? He thinks out loud, then hands the clipping back to you. Thanks for the save, Vin. I wouldn't have thought of that. Huh? How would he know that? Is he connected to the Mayfly Association? No, if he were a member of the Mayfly Association, he wouldn't tell me that this is the secret way they use to communicate with each other. Unless he knows that we're a part of the association. Oh, and why do you think this would have information regarding the Mayfly Association, Interpreter Richter? Care to explain? Isn't this just an ordinary clipping? When did Consultant Wing get here? He's always been here. What? Okay. I stumbled upon the knowledge of the Mayfly Association favoring such methods of communication. There might be a hint in here somewhere. What is it hinting at? Vin looks at the obituary again. He then shakes his head. Like I said, it was just a guess. Do you expect results from mere theories, Consultant Wing? Oh no, don't fight. The atmosphere grows tense and you quickly interrupt the conversation. Why don't we hold on to it and take a look at it again later? You grab the clipping out of Vin's hands and put it away. This is when you realize that there is a letter behind the clipping. The only thing in the letter is a drawing of a person wearing a straw hat fishing by himself. So we're gonna have to like go to the fishing place. This is the old man with the straw rain hat. The old man alone on a raft fishing in the winter snow. The poem from your memories has gained a special meaning ever since you found out about your identity. Could it be that this is a secret message left for me? But what is it trying to tell me? With that in mind, you look at Vin again, but he doesn't react. As you look further into the distance, you notice Artem staring at the clipping in your hand. Your eyes meet, but he doesn't look away. He nods and finally turns away. Could it be Consultant Wing? What? Decipher it. I can't. What am I going to decipher? I don't know. Okay, let's look at the cabinet. Whoa, I didn't mean to. The cabinet wasn't thoroughly searched because there wasn't enough time. Now that you have another opportunity, you retrace your memories and open the drawers you missed before. There are 3 safes. You won't be able to open them, they're all locked. Marius is standing not too far away. He speaks without looking up. You give it a try, but it's just as he said. It seems like a special key is required to open it. How'd you know? You look at him with suspicion. He stands up and avoids eye contact. It was just a guess. Don't tell me you tried to open it yourself. Sauce. Yeah. Sauce. Really? Really? Marius gives you his response and quickly walks away to search somewhere else. How did he know? Various thoughts fly through your mind. You take a closer look at the safes in front of you, trying to see if you can spot any secrets from the outside. Come take a look at this, Consultant Wing. You spot a strange marking. It reminds you of the ring blade that you and Artem found before. What? Do you think that this could be done with a ring blade? Artem runs his finger over the marking on the box, tracing it from the lock to the top of the box. The marking is extremely obvious. It does look like it was done by the ring blade. The person that did it tried to force the lock open but failed. I wonder who. Maybe the guy that just said that he tried, he knows that it's locked. Another red herring, I guess. Force the lock open? Who could it be? Could it be the murderer? Do you know what's in Big Boss's safes? No, but Manager Duan might. You and Artem find Manager Duan and inform him about the situation. After listening to you, he shakes his head helplessly. I'm sorry, I do not have the keys. Those are safes that Big Boss had custom made. Nobody knows about the contents that are stored inside. Even when he leaves them at home, no one is allowed to touch them. Also, the 3 keys are kept separately. No one other than Big Boss knows their whereabouts. They're that important? What the hell's inside them? And why would he bring them here? Yeah, I found that odd as well. What is going on with the Big Boss? But it's not our place to be questioning Big Boss. Doesn't seem like Manager Duan has any more useful information. You and Artem walk to the side. Seems like the contents of the safes are extremely important. If only we knew where the keys were. Yes, we'll need to keep our eyes open in the following investigations. Maybe we'll be able to find the keys. Wait, is that it? Oh, okay. Well, alright. Okay, let's look at the clues that we uncovered. Oh, Madame Liu. Madame Liu, a popular singer at the Hongshan dance hall. Okay, what about me? I got something new. Intel 3, Snow River. A straw-cloaked man in a lonely boat, fishing for snow on a cold river alone. This may seem like a familiar verse on the surface, but it contains a code word. What? With a special meaning for Little Boss. I don't know. What does it mean? A straw-cloaked man in a lonely boat, fishing for snow on a cold river alone. I don't know. Okay, what does Pierce have? Okay, Intel 9. Write letters. Writing letters is one of journalist Pierce's favorite hobbies. At the time, he has a pen pal who has written to him for years. Let's see. Intel 6. Accompanying Big Boss. Consultant Wing often accompanies Big Boss to attend a variety of banquets. He seems to know a lot of Big Boss's private matters. Intel 8. Image in private. Consultant Wing is much more relaxed in private and not as strict as when he deals with business. In his spare time, he likes to take walks in this town to clear his mind. Okay, Interpreter Richter Intel 2. Children in need. Interpreter Richter has helped the children of the relief hospital in his own way, but that also troubled him because he knew that his help was only temporary. It did not change their fate. Ooh. Intel 7. Familiar with the Mayfly Association. Interpreter Richter is very familiar with the Mayfly Association, knowing exactly how they deliver information. Sauce. Okay, more about Big Boss. Intel 4. Mayfly Association member. Big Boss was a member of the Mayfly Association and possessed many things related to it. The Billy Association is the puggiest though. Is it? We don't have benefits? Yeah, we don't have any benefits. No dental care or anything. Sorry. The only benefit is I get free dreams. I eat dreams. Yeah. I need to be more creative. Intel 14. Custom safe. Big Boss had a custom-made safe in his possession which required 3 keys to open. The 3 keys were kept separately and no one other than Big Boss knew where the keys were kept. There must be something very important inside. Okay. Damaged watch. The dial appears to be made out of crystal, which is valuable and difficult to damage accidentally. So it was, yeah, as we said before, it's... What is this? Oh! Okay. I did not think that they had an actual 3D model. Okay, yeah, it does say 5. Strange. You call this like an expensive watch? It looks tacky. It looks like something I could buy for like $5. You call this a Gucci watch? I don't think so. Yeah, as said before, I'll buy it off you for 10 cents. Deal. It's got blood on it and stuff like that. Why would I want to keep it? Okay. Does that mean I can like... No, I can't look at this. What about this? No. What about this? No, I can't look at that. Okay. Weird obituary. Newspaper clipping of an obituary. Intel 1. Method of communication. Members of the Mayfly Association have a habit of using code words to convey messages. Obituaries and newspaper clippings may be a way for members to convey messages to each other. Okay, high-end. I thought it was a keybao. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce it. A dress. Let's just say a dress or an outfit of novel style and excellent quality. Doodle on paper. Oh yeah, I see the person fishing. Doodle on paper. A drawing on a letter. A drawing on letter paper attached to the back of the obituary. Intel 1. Message from companion. The scribbles in the letter were a message to Little Boss from other Mayfly Association members, but for some reason, Interpreter Richter seemed to notice. What if Interpreter Richter is part of the Mayfly Association? Maybe. I don't know. Hongshin Dance Hall. The best dance hall in this town. Oh, Mayfly Association. Newspaper cipher. Placing a missing person's notice or an obituary in a small newspaper to convey a message requires the corresponding codebook. I need a codebook to decipher said message. Okay, Intel 3. Report illegal behavior. Mayfly Association members are committed to monitoring the illegal activities of merchants, reporting illegal businesses, helping the poor and police, and making this town a better place. Wow. You would think, why would they need to be secret about it? Like, why? Would they get targeted if people knew that they're like a legit thing? Oh, I can make sense of this question here. Did the deceased have another identity? So, Big Boss. What else? Weird obituary. What about you? Why are you here? And doodle paper. Match. The deceased had access to a lot of internal information about the Mayfly Association, which is inferred that he may also be a member, or at least, yeah, someone who has, I don't know, contact with a member, maybe. That's one clue that we deduced. Okay, more talking. More talking. Okay, keep our gift. Journalist Pierce, do you still remember where you saw the identical Keepao gift box? You seem to be very interested in it. I wouldn't say I'm interested, I'm just a little surprised. Luke's brows tense up slightly. It looks like he's trying to recall something. The last time I saw this Keepao was also at the Lee Hotel. It was in the same luxury suite that Big Boss met his demise in. You're the one that's feeling surprised now. Can you be more specific? Tell me like I'm a kid. Break it down for me like I'm a kindergarten kid. I think it was about 3 years ago. It wasn't long after I first became a reporter. A senior reporter from the news agency brought me along to attend the birthday banquet for Big Boss Yang from this union. Oh, this union's being brought up again. Okay. I remember it vividly. Boss Yang's wife was wearing the exact same purple Keepao. What's going on? In the Lee Hotel and also at a birthday banquet? What is the Guanxi Union? What is the union? The union is an association that connects people from all places. You can see it as a business organization larger than the association. Big Boss, the person that runs the organization, made his fortune by doing business. As his business got bigger, numerous smaller merchants began to rely on him for business. So many organizations, yeah. What is the true hierarchy of power, Billy? I'm at the top, and then there's the Mayfly Association, and then at the bottom is all the organizations that I can't keep track of. That's the hierarchy of power. Or maybe if you just like flip it over, then That's the true hierarchy of power. I'm on the bottom. I'm on the bottom. And thus the union was formed. Sounds like he's not aware of the secrets behind the union. You play along, making a sudden gasp. Sounds like a really large organization. Not only is the union large, but it also controls half of this town's economy. Jesus. And the rest? Half of the rest is controlled by President von Hagen's business association. Wow. And the other half... Wait. We can't have 3 halves. We can't have 3 halves. Hello? Is the group formed by people surviving off the benefiting network of the union known as the Mayfly Association. So it's like a third. So we got President von Hagen, we got the union, and then we got the Mayfly Association. All of them control this town, I guess. You're not sure if Luke is doing it on purpose or if you're just feeling guilty. He stops to look at you as if he's waiting for you to say something. Sigh, the factions in this town are really complicated. Yeah, you could say that twice. So what you're saying is that the Mayfly Association, the association, President von Hagen's association, President von Hagen's association and the union have been butting heads for a long time. Yup. So as you can see, little boss, it's not as easy doing business in this town. Why does this town have to be so complicated? Whoa, I didn't mean to. Thank you, journalist Pierce. I'll watch out. Oh, and you said that Boss Yang's wife was wearing that purple kipao at the birthday banquet. Then does that mean that Big Boss saw it too? Is that why he wanted to have the same kipao at his own birthday banquet? What? So he could wear it? What would he need that for? Because Madame Liu is his only female companion, but he didn't invite her to the banquet, right? So what would he need that kipao for? All according to Keikaku. What kind of Keikaku is this? Where you have the same kipao as like a rival boss? Hello? What kind of Keikaku is that? No, Big Boss's trading company wasn't big enough at the time to catch Boss Yang's attention. Big Boss wasn't even on the invitation list. What is going on here? I can't make sense of anything. Hold on. My neck hurts. I've been like sitting up straight instead of hunching. Blech. 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 Like I think yesterday I was spending all day just like resting. Like lying around. Taking naps because I was having really bad sleep. Not even having proper sleep. Besides, Boss Lee. So many bosses too. We got Boss Lee, Big Boss, Boss Yang, Little Boss. So many bosses. Also, Boss Lee was the one that personally went over the invitations. I was on there when he did it. You sound like you knew Uncle Lee quite well. Uncle Lee was a good person. When I was a reporter, I often missed meals when I was chasing news. Whenever I hung around the Lee Hotel for interesting news, he would always bring food for me to eat. Aww. He would always say, "Young man, you've got a long road ahead of you. Health should always come before work." So true. But now, although the Lee Hotel is still the same as it was before, the owner is no longer the same. The world remains the same, but those in it come and go. People and things are often not as simple as they appear to be. I have another warning for you, little boss. My instincts as a reporter tell me that Big Boss's death is not as simple as the big gang seeking revenge. Yeah, I don't think so either. You should be careful. His gaze changes into one of wariness and concern. This is no longer an ordinary conversation. It's just as he said, it's a warning. Although you're unsure whether he is speaking from his heart or if it's his kindness of journalist peers, you nod anyway in response. Thank you, I'll be careful. Okay. What about you? What's your skeletons? Abnormal attitude. Consultant Wing, you recognize the obituary as a secret message from the Mayfly Association as well, didn't you? Artem looks at you and nods after a long pause. I know a thing or two about it. As far as I know, the people from the Mayfly Association employ special methods of contacting their partners. However, these methods aren't exactly hard to notice. Therefore, the messages they contain aren't crucial either. So, it wouldn't matter if ordinary people saw it. Wow. His resolute tone suggests that he has already formed a theory in his mind. However, his attitude towards this makes you feel like he already knows a little about how things in the Mayfly Association work. My god, I can't read. Strange, is that all he wants to tell me? Maybe I should probe further. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I've only just arrived in this town, there's a lot I don't know. Consultant Wing, what kind of organization is the Mayfly Association? Why does it seem like a lot of people talk about it, but it's so mysterious at the same time? Artem presses his lips together and smiles. From my point of view, the Mayfly Association is not mysterious at all. It's just that things are just a mess right now. Things are a mess right now. The influential powers in and out of this town are complicated, and many things remain unstable. There are many things that can't be done openly. For example, if people knew about how much money the Big Boss company makes a year, or if someone unrelated found out about how business is going at the Lee Hotel, it may cause unnecessary trouble. You know about this? I can understand what you're saying. In all honesty, I think they're just a group of people that have gathered under a certain belief. They're just ordinary people. What the hell? My throat. My voice. They're just ordinary people who hope to do something for the people of this town. From Tears of Themis, I learned that I should never work in a hotel. Yeah, don't ever work in a hotel, dude. Because you get to meet like all kinds of people, and sometimes those people are like stuck up and snobbish. You're like, yeah. And I don't know, maybe murders happen too. You never know. Anything can happen in a hotel. They are no envoys of justice. They're just people who are doing what they can. Just ordinary people, yeah. Yes, ordinary people, decent people with a sense of justice. You can feel a level of approval in Consultant Wing's tone. It seems genuine, so I guess at least Consultant Wing isn't fully on the side of the opposition. I understand what you mean. He seems to be comforted by your approval. The smile on his face widens. That's good. Okay. Okay, Vin, tell me about newspaper clipping. Interpreter Richter, you seem to be very informed about the events that took place in this town. Oh, and what makes you think so, little boss? Vin's golden eyes are as calm as usual. It's as if your inquiry isn't even a question to him. When I found the newspaper clipping in the guest room before, your view of it was very unique. I don't think someone could have such a deep understanding unless they were on top of the news and familiar with the moving pieces in this town. If you believe so, then I suppose it is true. Vin's answer is ambiguous. He neither admits nor denies your assumption. After all, I have only taught in this town for half a year. Naturally, I would pay more attention to the surroundings of my students so I can get to know them better. I do have a theory regarding the clipping. Are you interested in hearing it? Yeah, lay it on me. You eagerly nod. Please, go on. Of course, please do share, Interpreter Richter. I am assuming that you are curious as to why I am capable of recognizing the obituary as a message left by a Mayfly Association member, am I right? Nod, gamer. Your heart skips a beat, and you fail to reply in time. Vin continues as if he already heard your answer. People always say that seeing is believing, but sometimes seeing the real thing does not mean that it's real. What? How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Is that what you're saying? For example, the obituary clipping, formulating those words in a different order, will form a completely different message when using the same pattern. Huh? How do you know about this? This is a typical coded communication technique. I believe that the Mayfly Association members all have a decoder in their possession. I'll be sure to write your obituary, Billy. It will be the Bakuist ever. What is Baku now? What is it? What is it defined as? The obituary text will mean something different when referenced with their decoder. Words that do not look to be of any importance might be extremely vital to the person decoding them. During his intentional pause, you finally find a loophole in his words. So if we go according to what you just said, this is a common code, then why would you, Interpreter Richter, be so sure that it's from the Mayfly Association? Is it simply because Big Boss was a member of the Mayfly Association? Yes, that is definitely an extremely important factor. However, it is merely a theory with no evidence to back it up. Just take it as something you heard in passing. I just think that in this town, only the members of the Mayfly Association need to use a secretive method to communicate due to their hidden identity and movement. Besides, even if I am right, we will only be able to find out the secrets within after we have found the decoder. We need a decoder. So for me, everything is just speculation at this point. Was it really just a guess? I suspect that you're trying to fool me, but I have no proof of it. But there is still one other question. Are you not curious about what the drawing on the other piece of paper means? Oh, yeah, go ahead, tell me. The drawing is of an old man fishing by himself. This was a message sent from an unknown companion. You're not sure why it was in Big Boss's possession. However, all you can do is pretend to be curious in front of Interpreter Richter. Is this another one of Mayfly Association's ways of sending messages? Vin looks up and gazes calmly into your eyes. No, I am unable to ascertain that. Ascertain. Yeah. However, the drawing is neither a famous piece nor is it a valuable heirloom. Why would someone with Big Boss's resources place such a worthless drawing in his collection? Oh, my neck. Wow. Okay. Maybe it would not be too bold to assume that it is some kind of important clue, and that is why Big Boss had it in such a safe place. Maybe it was even the reason for the tragedies to follow. What? You keep the expressions on your face in check. All you can do is go along with the conversation and try to end it as soon as possible. That does make sense. Seemingly, having read your mind, Vince stops pressing further. This is so difficult, but it's way harder to wring out information from Interpreter Richter. Okay. One more, and then we can investigate again. Suspicious movements. President Von Hagen, you lied. When we went to Big Boss's room to investigate, that wasn't your first time in that room, was it? What? Oh yeah, I remember now. He was caught in going into the room. Marius raises his brow and laughs. Of course not. Come on, little boss. Stop accusing me of things. If I recall correctly, you were on the other side of the closet when when we all went to the house last time. Whoa. You wouldn't have had a chance to check the drawers on your own. Yeah. Suspicious. Geez, how are you able to remember such a precise detail? Your memory is honestly something else. He seems to be trying to change the subject with his usual tricks. However, you don't plan on letting him off the hook this time. So, if you never had the opportunity to be around the drawers, how did you know that the safes inside the drawer would be locked, President Von Hagen? You are smarter now, stronger, and faster. I don't know about smarter. I don't know about that. It was just a guess. You said they were safes, and naturally safes would be locked. Don't be smart with me. No, if you were just guessing, then it wouldn't have sounded so natural. If my theory is correct, you were in Big Boss's room before 5 p.m. and opened the drawer as well. What were you doing in the room? Were you talking to Big Boss about some secret business? I regret doing what I did. I won't give you any more kind of reminders from now on. Everything would have been fine if I had just kept my mouth shut. So, am I right? Marius sighs helplessly. Yes, I went over it in the afternoon. I got into an argument with old Bosch in the lobby. I kept thinking about it and it only made me angrier. Then I barged into his room to continue the conversation with. It's an understandable move. Alright. I don't think that's normal. You're aware of my past with that old man, right? It's true, with President Von Hagen's explosive temper, barging into Big Boss's room to argue with him is something that's likely to happen, but he just had to barge into a room where a murder took place. Are you talking about your family resident being taken away? Time to defuse the bomb. Yes, I didn't finish explaining it to you last time. My father realized that he had been swindled and fell ill from his anger. He passed away soon after. What the? That must have been like some sickness to be so angry that you passed away. My mother didn't make it over the hurdle either. She joined him shortly after. What does that mean? He pauses while carrying a dark look on his face. After I grew up, I spent a lot of time investigating the matter and found out that Big Boss was the one messing with the deal back then. He thinks that my family residence is in a good location and can be sold for a good price. However, my father wasn't willing to sell, and so came to the rest of the story. Don't you agree that I should at least be able to ask him about it face to face after I found out the truth? Yeah, I guess, but like, don't be too angry, or else people will suspect you for killing someone. ... Although it was posed as a question, Marius does not give you the time to answer. Big Boss used to live in my family residence. What? His business hasn't been doing so well recently, so the idea of selling my family home crossed his mind again. That's why he moved out. What, did he move out just to, like, live inside the hotel and then sell the house? However, he somehow got the money from someone else. Oh, and his business got back on track. He then donated my family residence to maintain his reputation. What's going on here? Someone would have to be crazy to think they could get away with something like that. I see. So you entered Big Boss's room to stop him from donating the family residence. That's right. When I entered the room, I saw him opening the drawer to lock the safes. The old man was furious that I had barged in. How ridiculous. This time, Marius admits to it extremely willingly. I see, so that's how you knew, but why didn't you just tell me? Marius scoffs and fiddles with his thumb ring. It looks like he's purposely avoiding the question. Because of his action, your attention is drawn to his thumb ring again. The uneven metal surface of his ring reinforces your theory. The strange scratches on Big Boss's hand were they left from your argument with him. You were worried that your presence in the room and the argument with Big Boss would be used as evidence against you. Is that why you didn't want to tell me? Yeah, I know. Marius scoffs again. However, this time he sounds a little nervous. You've already figured everything out, little boss. What else are you expecting me to say? Looks like I was right on the money. Okay. Wait, what? Hello? Is that the end? Hello? What? Oh wait. Organize my clues. Let me see. Is that it? Seeing the Cheonggasm, or I shouldn't have said it like that. Cheongsim. The outfit. About 3 years ago, journalist Pierce just became a reporter when he attended Boss Yang's birthday banquet. A member of the union with his master. Boss Yang's wife wore the same purple dress. Okay. Intel 7. Boss Lee's warmth. When journalist Pierce had just become a reporter, he often neglected to eat due to his work. Every time he squatted near Lee Hotel to chase the next story, Boss Lee would bring him food. Okay. Death of parents from President von Hagen. President von Hagen's father, realizing that he has been scammed, was so furious that he came down with illness and passed away. That's so strange. Shortly after, President von Hagen's mother passed away due to depression. Oh, so sorry. Boss Lee, philanthropist, what? When journalist Pierce had just become a reporter, he often neglected to eat. Okay, why is it named philanthropist though? Why is this Intel philanthropist, but it's talking about Uncle Lee feeding Luke? I don't know. Boss Yang. Don't know much about Boss Yang yet. Weird obituary. You need a code book decipher. Obituaries in newspaper clippings are a special form of coded communication that requires a corresponding code book to decipher correctly. The high-end dress. Big Boss might have seen Boss Yang's wife wear a high-end dress and purchased the same one for his confidant, Oj Bosch. Let's see. Okay, we finally get the union here. One of the larger commercial groups in this town. Control of economic lifeline. This town is situated at the intersection of 3 cities, making it convenient to engage in transactions, which includes the reselling of treasures, illegal businesses, and selling information. The collusion with profiteers makes it hard to take advantage of them. So they're also corrupt, I guess. That's it, but... Hello? Can I... I have nothing else to do. Hello? I can't investigate. I got nothing to talk about. What? What am I supposed to do now? How many? I only stream for 1 hour 30? What's going on? Hello? Okay. Complete all exploration stories in... What? Hello? What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh. So many tasks, yeah. Where did this come from? Hello? What, is it in the Explorer thing? Oh, it is, I guess. Okay. We're still back in, okay. I was about to end stream. I was so confused. Okay. So we are now at the dance hall, I guess. You look around to find Autumn talking to an employee in a hidden corner. The person he's talking to stands in the shadows with his face concealed. What's even odder? Otter? Ow! Ow! That was the sound of like a air bubble being popped in my ankle. Anyway. What's even odder is that Artem seems to have taken something out of his pocket to hand to the person. Consultant Wing, what's he doing? You make your way over to as quickly as possible, but the person Artem was talking to swiftly leaves the scene. Consultant Wing, what were you... Oh, that was just an employee that works here. I was trying to see if they had any valuable information. So did you get anything? Unfortunately, no. He looks to be at ease. You begin to suspect that you are imagining things. No. I'm pretty sure he just handed something over, though. Trust your gut, girl. Let's go look around some more. Whoa? Oh. Oh? You nod push your doubts to the back of your mind and continue with the investigation. Okay, what's this? Oh, whoa. We just went to another area. Some people do possess an aura that elevates them from the rest, even when they're surrounded by a crowd. This goes for Madame Liu as well. You briefly introduce yourself. She gently swirls the champagne in her glass, glances at you, and begins to speak slowly. Oh, hello, ma'am. My God. So, the new owner of the Lee Hotel, what business do you have with me? Well, if it's about Big Boss. You carefully select a few details from the murder case that you feel are appropriate to share. She remains silent for a while, then places the glass back on the table. Although she still has a smile on her face, her fluctuating emotions are exposed by the ripples in her drink. Are you okay? The boss of the boss of the boss of the boss. No, too many bosses. Are you okay, girl? She shakes her head and finishes the rest of her drink in one swift gulp. Oh my gosh. She then sits upright and looks at you. You said you had something to ask. Go on and ask away. Okay, missed birthday banquet. Why did you not go? Madame Liu, I've heard that you had a close relationship with the big boss, so why did you not attend the banquet? Close relationship? Is that how everyone views us? Oh. Oh. Oh, is this a one-sided thing? She bows her head, mumbling to herself. She seems to be making great effort to suppress her emotions before looking up once more. I wanted to go, but Big Boss told me not to. He must have had an appointment with someone that he didn't fully trust. That's why he told me not to attend. An appointment with someone? Could it have been President von Hagen? In addition, Madame Liu revealed more important information with her words. And you immediately recall the code case from earlier. Entrusted items. Is it true that Big Boss entrusted you with something important? Oh, as expected of the next owner of the Lee Hotel. You're very sharp for someone your age. How did you guess? Big Boss specifically asked you not to go, which means he didn't want you or something in your possession to be discovered by the people at the banquet. I'm guessing he kept some kind of ace in the hole in your possession. That way he wouldn't lose everything. Whoops. He wouldn't lose everything even when faced with people he didn't trust. Very clever. That's probably what he had in mind when he gave it to me. Unfortunately, he still ended up losing it all. Her mood sinks again at this point. After a while, she pats her face a few times, then retrieves a packet of files from the nearby dressing room. Okay. Since he's gone, his ace in the hole doesn't matter anymore. You can have it. Ooh, free evidence. Sweet. You had already prepared a long argument to persuade Madame Liu, but her candidness leaves you speechless. Didn't you say you were searching for the killer? Maybe this will be helpful. Thank you. What did she give us? The contents of the file bag. Since Madame Liu put it like that, you don't hesitate to open the file bag. Whoa, I didn't mean to. This is... When you take out the items, Madame Liu sighs. It doesn't seem like anything particularly valuable. Just a key and some gold nuggets. Dude, gold nuggets? Not valuable? Okay. Upon closer inspection, the gold nuggets have special marks on them, and the pattern on the key seems to match the lock cylinder on the code case. but you can't confirm anything until you get back. Thank you, Madame Liu. I will go back and look over everything again. Madame Liu nods. What is this word? Acquiescing to your idea. Thoughts on Big Boss? You seem to trust me, or perhaps it was Big Boss that you trusted. We nodded, yeah. Nodded, but none of the information sticking to our brains. What do you mean? After all, this was something that Big Boss entrusted you with. It must be very important, and yet you handed it over to me so easily. Are you not afraid of what unspeakable secrets it might lead to? He's not that type of man. Oh. I know that with his status and power, there's no way that Big Boss's hands would have been completely clean. But in all the years I've been with him, I've never seen him do anything awful. Really unspeakable secrets on the palm of your hand, of my hand. Unspeakable secrets on the palm of my hand. What? Sigh, how could this happen? With a gentle sigh, she motions for the bartender to pour her another drink, which she promptly gulps down. Oh my gosh. Hold on, slow down, girl. She must be taking this very hard that her close friend, quote unquote, has died. Swallowed along with the drink are her unspoken sorrow and melancholy, all to be consumed by silence. Sorry for your loss. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright, that would be all the questions I have. Thank you, Madame Liu. It's okay, I hope to catch the murderer as soon as possible too. Just as you're about to turn around and leave, you notice Madame Liu's hesitation. It's as if there is something else she wants to tell you. Okay, go on. Tell me. Is there anything else? Is the murderer really from the big gang? Dun dun dun. I'm sorry, I'm not sure yet. I suppose it would be a good thing if it really was one of them. What do you mean by that? They are the ones responsible for ruining? They're the ones responsible for wrecking this town. Maybe this is the perfect time to get rid of them. She seems to be muttering to herself and ignores your response. She begins to drink again. Before leaving, you turn around to look at her again. This time you notice that her thin and lonely stature stands out, looking out of place in an area filled with drinks, song, and dance. Oh well. As you enter the Hongshan dance hall, you immediately see countless customers and a songstress dressed up and singing a tune on stage. Men and women are enjoying themselves and dancing on the dance floor. The most popular dance hall in all of this town really does live up to its name. Where could where could she be? We just talked to her. I should have clicked on that before clicking on the other one. Where could she be? You look around but fail to spot her. Where is she? The protagonist has like a memory of a goldfish. Where could she be? You fail to spot her. You approach an employee that's cleaning up. Excuse me. This is so silly. Excuse me, do you know where she is? You're looking for Madame Liu? Oh, didn't you just talk to her, young lady? I strongly advise you against stalking idols. No, you're mistaken. I'm the owner of Li Hotel. I'm here to speak to Madame Liu about business. I just spoke to her. Action speaks louder than words. So you give him your business card. After taking a look at the card, the waiter's attitude instantly changes. So you're the little boss. I'm sorry, I did not recognize you. Madame Liu should be resting by the bar. I know. I already know this. Would you like me to take you there? I was just there. Ah, it's alright, I can find it myself. After all, I was just there. After declining the waiter's offer to lead the way, you walk in the direction that you already came from. As you walk by the stage, you notice that a few people next to it aren't watching the performance. What could they be looking at? You follow their gazes. It looks like they're looking at women in kipao, sitting lazily at the bar. The silhouette of her back is enough to seduce a man. God damn. This person is worth every second spent looking at her. There's a unique, seductive air about her. Well, end of inspection. Let's get out of here. That was weird. That was a weird way to end the investigation. Okay. First. Whoa. Wait. Let's not claim now. Hello? Yeah, let's just claim. Get it out of my face. Well, that just happened. My god. Let's look at the clues that we got. Madame Liu. Trust and entrust. Big Boss entrusted Madame Liu with something extremely important, while Madame Liu also trusts him very much, believing him to be a good man. Intel 2, Confidant. Big Boss and Madame Liu of Hongshin Dance Hall had a close relationship and they seemed to trust each other very much. Big Boss even gave something very important to Madame Liu for safekeeping. Okay, Big Boss. Yeah, already read this. Oh, except for this. Trust and entrust. Big Boss trusted Madame Liu completely and entrusted her with some items for safekeeping. He also instructed Madame Liu not to attend the birthday banquet that day. Let's share. Hongshin Dance Hall. The employees inside the dance hall seemed to know Consultant Wing, and they even talked in private. Okay. Wait. What do I do now? Okay. We got some clues that we can construct, I guess. Or deduce. So, why was Madame Liu not present during the birthday banquet? So, Big Boss. And this. Don't need this. There we go. The deceased asked Madame Liu not to attend and entrusted her with some things as his ace in the hole. Anything else? Okay, nothing. I gotta talk again. Oh, Consultant Wing. Okay. More skeletons in the closet. Secret in the code case. Consultant Wing, you talked with an employee back at the dance hall, didn't you? I saw you hand something to that person. Sometimes the best way to deal with doubt is to face it head on. Oh yeah. And so, you immediately find and inform Autumn about your concerns after returning to the hotel. Were you making some kind of deal with him? Autumn frowns and looks somewhat at a loss. I didn't give him anything. Madame Liu sent him to look for me to deliver a message saying that she wanted to talk to me in private. Oh. Huh? Did Consultant Wing and Madame Liu make contact in private? But I don't remember him going off by himself. Now that you've told me about meeting Madame Liu on your own, are you willing to tell me what the two of you talked about? I told you because you asked. I wouldn't say I'm willing. He's chuckling. but there's a resigned look in his eye. Madame Liu told me that Big Boss opened a vault in her name, whoa, at a bank in this town. Big Boss would visit the vault every once in a while to make withdrawals and deposits. Big Boss left the contents with her the last time he made a withdrawal, so that contents would be the gold nuggets. But he's no longer around now. Madame Liu worried that there won't be anyone tending to the remaining items in the vault. Coincidentally, she knows that I am familiar with the financial industry and have a few friends at the bank, so she just consulted me for it a bit. My vote. My vote. Autumn responds with an honest tone, making it hard for anyone to believe he's lying. You continue discussing the topic at hand. Did Madame Liu want to talk about the ownership of the vault with you? Yes, I suppose you could say that. However, I needed time to speak with my friend at the bank before I could give her a reply, so we didn't really get into the details at the time. And does Madame Liu know what else is in the vault? Autumn holds his chin in thought, then furrow between his brows deepening. The furrow. Unfortunately, she doesn't. She only remembers that the last time the vault was open was 5 days ago. 5 days ago, so that means Big Boss accessed the vault recently, but nobody knows what he withdrew. Yes, Consultant Wing. You stare at Autumn, trying to come up with something else to talk to him about. However, he is frowning and seemingly lost in his thoughts, so he doesn't respond to you. It's clear that Consultant Wing has his own secrets. The information Autumn is able to share is limited to the information that Consultant Wing is willing to share. Maybe I should find another time to speak to him, yeah. Okay, who else? President Von Hagen, mysterious guest. Okay. Little boss. Why have you been staring at me ever since you got back to the hotel? Is there something on my face? Yeah. You're very handsome. The moment you step into this hotel, President Von Hagen welcomes you with a smile that you are all too familiar with. President Von Hagen, you've been at odds with Big Boss for some time, so why were you willing to attend his birthday banquet? Wouldn't that be unpleasant for you? Yeah. Obviously, it has to do with the Von Hagen family residence. The old man wants to donate it, so I was there to ruin the vibe. I only came here to ruin the vibes. Are you finding my reason to be insufficient, little Bosch? Or do you think I'm the most suspicious person that was there that night? Yeah. You are suspicious. Marius is always at ease in the face of your suspicions. Was I wrong? He's not the person Big Boss didn't fully trust that Madame Liu spoke of. He is the most sus, yeah. But I think he's a red herring. He's like the person that you're supposed to be looking at, you know, like a magician's trick. You look at one hand while the magician does something sus with the other hand. So you're focusing on Marius while the actual real killer is somewhere else. Anyway, are you thinking that old man Big Boss didn't dare invite Madame Liu because he asked for me to come here? How did he know? You wanted to say no, that's not what I think, but the expression on your face betrays you. President Von Hagen sighs. Alright, I'm willing to share a piece of information with you so you can rid your mind of these pointless worries. Originally, Old Man Boss invited Boss Yang from the Union to his birthday party. Huh. But as you can see, Boss Yang never came. So you're saying the person Madame Liu spoke of is Boss Yang? But Boss Yang wasn't on the VIP list. And the Big Boss Trading Company... Oh my god, my stomach is grumbling. But I don't have any food. Let's see. Where was it? And the Big Boss Trading Company never mentioned anything about cooperating between Big Boss and the union. Yeah. Okay. To my knowledge, Big Boss and Boss Yang. So many imposters among us. Yeah. So many imposters among us. Mogus? To my knowledge, Boss Yang and Big Boss knew each other for a long time. The two often engage in shady business together. Where did you get all this information from? I have my channels. Without information like this, it's impossible to do business nowadays. Marius does not directly answer your question. He merely adds a suggestive tone to his voice. If there are no other forces supporting the Big Boss Trading Company, then how were they able to make a name for themselves in just a few years? Yeah, that's suspicious. It's obvious, isn't it? Big Boss and Boss Yang are acquaintances? If the information he provided is true, then things just got a lot more complicated. Just when I thought it wasn't so complicated, it got even worse. Big Boss is a member of the Mayfly Association, but he's connected to the union boss, who is corrupt, I guess. Could that mean that in between it all, you don't believe me? President Von Hagen, whatever the case, the truth is that Boss Yang and the people from that union never showed up at the birthday party. How do you know that? What if they did show up, but you didn't know about it? Oh. There might be guests from the union? That's just how it is with some people, little boss. They act differently when they are in front of different people. It's hard to tell who's sincere and who's not. You should be careful. President Von Hagen smiles as he speaks kindly, although you are aware that part of it is just an act. It still doesn't stop you from feeling all fuzzy inside. Why? But why are you willingly telling me this information? I don't have anything to give in exchange. Call it instinct, I guess. I've felt a certain connection to you ever since I saw you. Is he trying to rizz us up? Is he trying to flirt? What the hell? That's why I wanted to help. What the hell? Huh? When I was little, my family lost everything because of old man Boss. I was so sad, I squatted on the side of the street and cried. A little girl, what the hell's going on here? A little girl who was slightly older than me came over to comfort me. She even gave me a few purple bellflowers. Is this supposed to be us? The little girl's us. I might just be imagining things, but I keep getting the feeling that you look very similar to the little girl in my memories. He's trying to rizz us. What the hell? Purple bellflowers, comforting a child. You recall that there was a dried petal in your purse when you first arrived at the Lee Hotel. You are the girl of his dreams, yeah. More like the girl that saved him from his depression. The petal was from a bellflower. President Von Hagen! There are things you want to say, but Marius looks the other way and doesn't seem to want to continue the conversation. Okay. Could it be that great of a coincidence? Obviously, everyone is connected to everything. You might feel that way, but once the seed of doubt is planted, it grows rapidly and becomes impossible to ignore. Okay, that's that. Can we explore again? Okay. Oh my gosh. 2 hours in. And we haven't finished phase 2 yet. With the key from Madame Liu in hand, you immediately return to the guest room after giving it a try. The key opened one of the boxes. The box opens with a click, and you discover a booklet and a stack of photos inside. What is this? Ooh, what is this? The pictures are of various children in uniform. They're smiling at the camera with joy on their faces. A large relief hospital logo can be seen on their uniforms. You quickly recall that there is one half of a photograph in your purse. Yeah, that looks very familiar to this one. However, the yellowed paper reminds you that the photo is from many years ago. The one in front of you looks rather new. It seems to have been taken just a few years ago. These are kids from the Renhui Relief Hospital. Could it be that the photo I have is also of kids from the relief hospital? But why would I have something like that? Put it away for now. Vin looks away after a slight glance at the photo. He has a complicated expression on his face. What's going on with him? Place the photo back in the box and open the booklet. Inside are verses of poems that are familiar to most, written with a fountain pen in handwriting that is mediocre at best. Wow, why did you have to burn that person calling their handwriting mediocre? Each poem has the date of the entry written on the side. I don't see anything special about these poems. I think it might be a decoding book. Maybe the poems are connected. Luke approaches without you noticing. He takes a look at the booklet and the gears in his head begin to turn. There doesn't seem to be a pattern. Without a lead, the two of you bring the booklet to Manager Duan, hoping that he will know something about it. Manager Duan. Little boss, journalist Pierce, what can I do for you two? Manager Duan is standing to the side with an empty gaze, though he looks much calmer than before. Do you know what this is? You give him the booklet, he quickly flips through it, looking unfazed. Oh, this? Big Boss is big on... yeah, Big Boss is big on maintaining his health. He said that reciting and writing famous poems of scholars of the past helps him ease his mind. What kind of thing is that? Okay. Sometimes he would even bring the booklets to the relief hospitals and read poems to the children. A nostalgic look appears on his face. It seems like he's about to share his thoughts about the tragic loss of Big Boss again. That's it. What does the date to the side mean? That's the date Big Boss wrote down the poem. What? Each poem was written down at a different time. It takes time and patience to improve the body. You catch my drift? What the? That's it? If it really were that simple, then why would this booklet be locked up? Is drift? Wait. Wipe sweat emoji is drift? Well, I don't know. Manager Duan isn't able to answer Luke's series of questions and waves his hand to show that he really didn't know anything. This is also the first time you've seen Luke behave this way. What's the matter, journalist Pierce? It's nothing, there's a lot of information to digest. Let me process it first. You nod and watch as Luke walks to the side. Oh, that was the end of the exploration. Also, I have to chat to Luke on. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, skeletons. Ciphered code. Journalist Pierce, do you have something on your mind? Little boss, I was just wondering if all the investigations we've been doing recently mean anything. Maybe it would be better if we handed the entire case over to Officer Biggs and waited patiently at the hotel. Luke has his head down. His eyes are clouded by a conflict and hesitation. Did something happen? Not really. It's just that it feels like the more we investigate, the more complicated things get. I'm a little afraid. Whether it's the Luke that you know or the journalist Pierce that you've just met, neither of them would ever feel hesitation like this. Okay. You capture the message he's trying to send you. Afraid, what happened? Can you tell me about it? Do you still remember the person I told you about? The senior reporter that brought me to Boss Yang's birthday banquet 3 years ago? Kind of remember. Yes. He's not with us anymore. Oh. So many people dying. He insisted on filming on site for an incident. I tried stopping him, but he died. Did an accident happen during an investigation? Journalist Pierce hesitates to speak. He has a complicated expression on his face. That's all in the past now. He got over it. It's not important anymore. All I want to say is, sometimes it's not so bad to stand on the sidelines and do what we can. Oh, is he saying like if we reach too close to the truth we might get whacked? Just like his senior colleague? We get whacked for knowing the truth. You have to be extremely careful, especially when conflicts between different forces get involved. The police are already on the case anyway, but they're not gonna do a good job. You know that. I know that. They're gonna like, I don't know, be bargained. Not bargained, but like, whatever. They're gonna be bribed to not find the truth. Why not just hand the contents in the box to Officer Biggs and have him deal with it? Forces? His emphasis on the word is a clear signal. You mean the content inside Big Boss's booklet may involve other forces? No, it's only a reminder of sorts. Before you can finish your sentence, Luke interrupts you and winks. His usual smile returns. You didn't hear anything from me, okay, little boss? Okay. It's a secret, wink. Right. He didn't say anything, but his words suggested everything. It's obvious that in journalist Pierce's mind, the booklets inside Big Boss's safe are definitely connected to his death. But are they... I just noticed. Why does my capture of this game look kind of blurry on my screen? It looks crisp on my laptop, but on my OBS it looks kind of blurry. What the? Oh, whatever. But are they really the reason for the tragedy that took place? More and more mysteries gather inside your mind, waiting for you to unravel the truth. It's gonna take a while until I unravel the truth. Okay, go. The relief hospital. You didn't look too good after seeing the photo just now, Interpreter Richter. Is there something on your mind? The relief hospital? Vin seems immersed in his own thoughts and does not respond to you. You continue looking for other things to talk about, wanting to strike up a conversation. I remember you saying that you would occasionally go and visit the kids at the relief hospital. Oh, worry not. Some thoughts just came over when I saw the photo. Vin pauses and the previous expression on his face is substituted by his usual faint smile. The Big Boss Trading Company has been providing unconditional financial support to the relief hospital these past couple years. But now that Big Boss is dead, the financial support may also be affected. So the photos that Big Boss collected are from him helping the relief hospital. But if that's the case, why would Big Boss not be in the photos himself? Yeah. Could he be the one that's taking the photos? No, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Just as you begin to ruminate over it, you notice that the voice by your ear has also disappeared. You look up to see Vin quietly looking at you, just as you were doing to him previously. Sorry, so you're worried about the children? I am simply unsure who will take over the Big Boss Trading Company, and if that person will continue with some of Big Boss's decisions. After all, no one can be certain of the future. What do you think, little Bosch? He looks to be worried about the kids. Life throws curveballs at you. Hopefully, whoever takes over the Big Bosch Company will do the right thing. I hope so. Okay. Oh, my back. My neck. Ouch. Let's see. Okay. Wait. We have 2 more clues that don't have enough clues. 2 more deductions that don't have enough clues, so we're almost at the end, I think, of phase 2. Hopefully. Let's see. Mysterious room. Let's look over our clues so far. Oh, we already maxed out Little Boss. So Intel 4 stayed at relief hospital with Little Boss once stayed at the relief hospital. In her faint memories, she recalls a boy who kept telling fairy tales at the time. All the time. Who would that be? So we got President Von Hagen with he was depressed, but then little Boss cheered him up with bellflowers or something like that. Now we have like a fellow relief hospital kid that also stayed and told fairy tales to her, and now she might have been a pen pal of journalist Pierce, I think. I don't know, so many connections. Okay. New intel about journalist Pierce. Intel 8. Careful of the forces. Journalist Pierce's master got into an accident while investigating the story. This reminded journalist Pierce to watch out for conflicts and disputes between the forces, as if hinting at something. Consultant Wing. Intel 7 asked about the vault. Oh my god, this is so small. In Hongshen Dance Hall, Madame Liu asked an employee to inform Consultant Wing that she wished to speak to him in private. Big Boss opened a vault under her name at the bank in this town, but she wasn't sure what he kept in it. Now that Big Boss was dead, now that he's dead, Madame Liu inquired about the vault's right of ownership. Interpreter Richter. The Intel 8 particularly whatever. He's concerned about the relief hospital. Big Boss's trading company has been providing financial assistance to the relief hospital for many years. With Big Boss dead, Interpreter Richter is he is concerned about how this will affect the financial situation of the relief hospital and its children. I think that was all. Whoa. President Von Hagen, Intel 3, a flower during childhood. Because President Von Hagen's parents were scammed by Big Boss, the Von Hagen family fortune went into decline during Big Boss's childhood. I mean, not Big Boss's, President Von Hagen's childhood. At the time, President Von Hagen was very upset, crying alone on the roadside. Suddenly, a child came to comfort him and even gave him a purple bellflower. Intel 6, make enemies with Big Boss. President Von Hagen knows he can't get back the ancestral land deed. In retaliation, he attended Big Boss's birthday party to make Big Boss uncomfortable. That's so funny. Like, he's just standing there, and then Big Boss sees him and is like, wait, why were you in my party? Was he even invited? Was President Von Hagen even invited to the birthday party? Did he just like show up and go like, what up? I'm here. I'm here to ruin your birthday. Not my president. Okay. Okay, Big Boss. Intel 7. Loves poetry. Loves poetry. Big Boss liked to stay healthy. One of his ways was to copy some famous poems written by predecessors, which he said could calm the mind. Sometimes he would take the collection of poems and read them to the children at the relief hospital. Intel 8. Secret meetings. Big Boss and Boss Yang of the Union were very close and would even meet in secret. Intel 16. Vault. Big Boss opened a vault under Madame Liu's name at the bank in this town. Every so often, Big Boss would visit the vault and deposit some items. The most recent visit was 5 days ago. Madame Liu isn't sure what he kept inside. Boss Yang. Yeah, they used to be big buddies. They used to be best buddies with Boss Yang. Let's see. Ledger. Ledger filled with transcribed poems. And not finished yet. A stack of photographs. Intel 1, Relief Hospital children. Some of the photos are new, while some of them are old and yellow. The photos seem to be taken in different years, but they are all children wearing the Relief Hospital uniforms. And that's it. So let's connect some dots here. Let's connect some dots. So what is the deceased relationship with Madame Liu? Consultant Wing and Madame Liu together. Voila. How many mysteries can there be in this hotel? Shaking my head. I don't know. The deceased opened a vault under Madame Liu's name and entrusted her with his things. It seems the two had complete trust of each other. And what's this? Why was President Von Hagen willing to give the little boss clues? Oh, I think it's his history with little boss. So the wilted flower, the bellflower, and him remembering a girl who cheered him up when he was like ultra depressed. When his parents were like dead. It seems President Von Hagen and Little Boss have a past, and that affection has persisted to this day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Imagine that. Okay, start deduction. Choose the final deduction. Madame Liu was the wolf in sheep's clothing. Madame Liu looks weak but is scheming. Oh, she's scheming? I don't know if that's one deduction. I don't know if she... Does she seem suspicious? I don't know. She seemed pretty like... seemed pretty depressed. Hearing that her close friend and maybe lover, I don't know. Just maybe they're close, I don't know. Died. Maybe she hired someone to kill the deceased. But she does have motive. Like, she does have something to gain out of him dying. Like, her name is under, like, the ownership of the vault. And we don't know what's inside the vault. So, maybe she could kill him and then get whatever contents are inside that vault. Who knows? Okay, now look at this. President von Hagen killed him with a knife. It was all a dream. No! What was the point? What is the point of all of this if it was all a dream? Okay. President von Hagen was very enthusiastic because through Little Boss's hand, he wanted to eradicate a number of people related to the deceased. What is this conclusion? This is absurd. Like, what the hell? Okay. Madame Liu did it out of passion. Damn. I guess I believe it. What? What? Well, I'm complicit as being like... as President von Hagen's revenge? I'm like his little right-hand man? What? Okay, Madame Liu adored Big Boss and believes the little boss will find the killer. Wait, what? Why does it say Madame Liu did it out of passion? What? Did what? Like, help out? Or like, killed him? What does it mean? But anyway, Madame Liu adored Big Boss and believes the little boss will find the killer. I don't... She did the, yeah. What did you do, Madame Liu? No. I don't think this is possible. This seems like really absurd. This, it's kind of possible. This whatever this is, I don't know what this means. Whatever this is, this seems very logical. Like, Madame Liu was very, I guess she helped out a lot. She just like wants us to find the killer because she seemed pretty depressed that her lover or whatever is dead. She wants to find the murderer. Anyway, next. Oh, I can verify it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I guess this is the end of phase 2. Because once I reconstruct these clues and then deduce here and then verify, then that's the end of this phase. So who else cares about the relief hospital? Interpreter Richter. And a stack of photographs? Nope. And Big Boss? Yeah. The deceased would donate to the relief hospital and visit the children often. Interpreter Richter is concerned about what would happen to the relief hospital now. Okay. Why didn't anyone from the union attend the birthday banquet? Wait. Okay. Let's see. What was the big gang? Put them there, and then put Big Boss there. I don't think the weird obituary has anything to do with this. And then put journalist Pierce there. You are the big man. Yeah. Here we go. The deceased conspired with the union as a means of deception. What? It's very likely that they have infiltrated in secret. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, what's the final deduction? So, Big Boss was disloyal. The deceased was not loyal to the Mayfly Association and most likely had plans against the Mayfly Association. I don't know about that. I don't think that's it. Okay. Big Boss loved children. That sounds so weird. Big Boss loved children because he couldn't have any. Oh yeah, I see how this goes. The deceased never had any children but was particularly concerned about the children at the relief hospital. Maybe it's because he couldn't have children himself. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Okay, Big Boss tried to have his cake and eat it too. The deceased had multiple identities which were associated with his trading company, the relief hospital, and the Mayfly Association, and the union. He tried to have his cake and eat it too. I think for the children, yeah. I think this one seems more likely. Okay, let's verify. This is the wrong deduction? Oh, but I'm correct here. This is correct. Madame Liu adored Big Boss and believes the little boss will find the killer. This is correct. This is not correct. So then... Oh, wait a minute. Let me read this again. I cannot read. The deceased was not loyal to the Mayfly Association and most likely had plans... Yeah, I think this is... What was I thinking? I was just reading this and none of the words stick to my brain. This is more likely. What was I thinking? Okay. There we go. Congratulations, little boss. You successfully solved the puzzles of this phase as well. I get to see this guy again. Well then, can I get a summary of the case now? Oh, not so fast. A small test comes first, as always. Oh no. This time, let's see if you're being honest or not. I knew it. It's not going to be as easy as I'd hoped. That'll be easy. No, wait. Yeah, it'll be easy, see? Easy. I defy art with logic, I think. I can't remember. Yeah. Logic. Yeah. Have you really given it enough thought? There's no way you know it at all. You don't know enough about the case. No, screw you. Easy. Hey, you've never beaten me in those before, so why don't you just skip the useless tests next time? The power of pros, yeah. Pros? 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 Yeah, skip that. It will save you and everyone else some time. Oh my god, they're bagging him. Hey, come on now. Different strokes for different folks, right? What the... I may be insignificant, but I have my own independent thoughts too, alright? Okay. Okay, enough blabbering. You can share your opinions some other time. Time to talk about the case. Fine. Regarding Big Boss's murder case, so far, all the investigation can be summarized in the following key points. Aside from being a shareholder in the Big Boss Trading Company, Big Boss is also a financer of the Relief Hospital. Oh. As the financer, Big Boss frequents the Relief Hospital to visit the children, and in return, the children have a great impression of him. Is this some kind of plan? Aside from that, he also has a relationship with Madame Liu, a singer at the Hungshin Dance Hall. He entrusted some of his important items for her safekeeping. In Madame Liu's eyes, Big Boss is also a genuinely good person. Stop. You're not gonna say anything to interrupt me again, are you? Look how pissed he is. Look at his like... I'm gonna morb. I'm gonna be angry. No, please continue. As I was saying, From the information at hand, it's clear Big Boss was planning on auctioning off President von Hagen's family residence at his birthday banquet. Aside from auctioning off someone else's family residence, overall, Big Boss is just as Manager Duan claimed, a great person and a generous philanthropist. If you ask me, that's enough to know he's not a good person, yeah. President von Hagen, personal disagreements and subjective comments are inappropriate right now. We should let him finish. Let him cook. We're nearly done, just one last point left. Big Boss's real identity is a member of the Mayfly Association. The Mayfly Association is not on good terms with the Union, however. He seems to have personal dealings with Boss Yang of the Union. Why don't you just be straightforward about suspecting him of being a mole? President von Hagen, those are your words, not mine. Oh, and the warning letter left for Boss Lee that showed up in Big Boss's possession is also worth keeping on your radar. Your radar. Does he have like a little cat face right now? A little meow? Like a little 3? In the end, he mentioned the Mayfly Association, the Union, and the warning letter. Could the mysterious person be hinting at something this time? Have you made up your mind yet, little Bosch? Not yet. I still need time to think. Alright, there's no rush. The police are working hard on their investigations as well. I trust that you will make new discoveries in the next phase. Please wait patiently. We did it. We win. We beat phase 2. We're now caught up. Yeah. Phase 2 ends for now. Great job, Ace Attorney. Yeah. I win. Now I need to get my tasks. Sweet. I'm rolling in whatever this is. Pearl earring. I'm rolling in it. Okay. Yada 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 yada. Okay. Phase 3, and then the last one will be phase 4. It opens within 46 hours. So maybe next time I'll try and finish phase 3. But yeah. Let's just buy stuff. Let's buy stuff. I still don't know what's going on. Stonks, yeah. So, from what we've gathered, Big Boss is a no-good, two-faced dude who wants to, like, have his finger in every pie. I think what he's trying to do, I think he's trying to, like, be part of every, I don't know, faction of this place in order to like control this town, maybe for some reason. I think that's what his end goal is right now. Oh, he's dead though. I guess he never got to he never got to do it. But yeah, that's that. Soon enough I'll exchange for the invitation. So, if I press this, is it gonna... Yeah, it's gonna put me into the preview. No! Okay. I'll read this and then we'll have to end stream soon, okay? Okay. Returning to the hotel after investigating near the Hongshan dance hall, we discover that the other guests have gathered in the lobby again. This little boss, esteemed guests, you're back. What is it? Your cheery attitude is annoying. No one beats Marius when it comes to fast reaction. He responds to the attendant with an impatient attitude, glaring at him like President von Hagen would. The rooms for hotel guests have all been searched. Officer Biggs has been waiting for you all. He has something to say. Ooh, okay. The waiter hurries forward and explains the current situation at the hotel. Looking in the direction where the waiter is pointing, you notice an imposing man in a hat standing among the guests. My apologies, Officer Biggs. Please go ahead. I had to stop for gas on the way back. I guess I gotta pay more attention to it next time. Also, what's up with this place? Why is the gas in this town so expensive? Okay, let me tell you the investigation results. Officer Biggs takes out a notepad and clears his throat in the middle of the lobby. The police search the rooms of all the hotel guests as well as the rooms of the staff. Relatable, yeah. A lot turned up in the search, and we were able to narrow our list of suspects down to a few people. Who? You're one of them. Journalist Pierce? But he was the least suspect. Dun dun dun. It's usually the ones that you least suspect. Journalist Pierce is a suspect? Oh, I remember. Journalist Pierce tried to frame me previously, trying to shift the blame onto someone else, huh? President Von Hagen, you're also one of the suspects. Don't act so high and mighty. You're also a suspect, you idiot. We found something suspicious in your room. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, damn it, President Von Hagen. I believed you to be innocent. How the turntables. What did you say? Without waiting for Marius to refute him, Officer Biggs turns his cold eyes toward you. Me? Little boss. I'm a suspect! I didn't do anything! Dude. Someone must have planted something, okay? Just because I said I like murders last stream doesn't mean I'm a murderer, okay? What? Officer Biggs points to a thick notebook on a table in the lobby. This is the hotel reception guest book found in your room. It contains a lot of comments and testimonials. What? Normally, the hotel places it out in the open for everyone to see. Why would you have it locked in a drawer? Is there something in there that you don't want people to know about? What? How can I respond to that? I haven't even been to my room before. Is this question supposed to test my improv skills? I put it there. Boss Lee put it there. What would... I don't think it even matters. Maybe. If I get it wrong, they're gonna put me back to the screen anyway. I put it there? Yeah, I put it there. It needed some dusting. Sorry, I must have put it there by accident. And I locked it up too, for some reason. I'm so ditzy. Sorry. I just took over the hotel. There are a lot of things that I'm still unclear about. I should have just said it was my uncle. Let's see. And I wanted to flip through the guest book to learn more. Is that so? Yes, it is. Officer Biggs. We're running a business where integrity is everything. Why would I lie to you? Yes, you do have a point. In that case, Consultant... Oh, he actually accepted what I had to say. Consultant Wing, Interpreter Richter, we also found something in your rooms. At the end of his sentence, the guests immediately back away. There are murmurs and whispers in the lobby, which really seem to separate the guests from the suspects. So, I am also a suspect? Wow. Why not just say all 5 of us are suspects? We're all sus. 5 suspects locked down. How precise. Ahem. Don't worry. You are only suspects. I'm not saying you're the murderer. Autumn frowns, chuckling softly. Officer Biggs, can you tell us what you found in each of our rooms? Consultant Wing, we just found this in your room. Okay, Officer Biggs holds out a thick letter book with several yellow pages in it. A ledger? No, it looks more like a notebook. It contains information on the power distribution of the Union over the years. Why would you have this? As well as a detailed list of members. I had a handwriting analysis done to confirm it belongs to you, Consultant Wing. That means you have been investigating the Union. The Union has deep roots in this town, and the situation is complex. As a financial consultant for the Big Boss Trading Company, it's only natural for me to investigate them. Adam's reply is extremely calm, almost as if he knew that Officer Biggs would suspect him. Officer Biggs declines to comment, then turns to look to Marius. I found a lot of books in President Von Hagen's VIP lounge, which detail the accounts owed by other companies and to the business association. How's that suspicious? That's his own property. Like, some of these are their own property. What's suspicious about that? Yeah. My business is booming, so what's wrong with a few debts owed to me? Besides, if I don't write it down, how can I get them to pay me back? Yeah. There's no fault in his logic. I don't know about that. What's suspicious is that the ledger also contains several letters from the relief hospital. Why would you have this? President Von Hagen, according to our investigation, you never donated to the relief hospital. On the other hand, Big Boss would make frequent donations. Why then, President Von Hagen, would you receive letters of gratitude from the relief hospital? What's going on? Why would you receive, unless he's doing it anonymously? What's going on here? Does that have to do with your investigation? I refuse to answer. As expected of Marius, he put a stop to Officer Biggs' questioning immediately. The corners of Officer Biggs' mouth twitch several times, then he turns his attention to Vin. He shakes something in his hand, which turns out to be a half-torn yellowed photo. Is Vin supposed to be a little relief hospital kid who told us about, like, read us fairy tales? Is he supposed to be our long lost childhood friend? Eh? That group photo. You recall all of a sudden that you also have a half-torn yellow photo in your purse. It seems similar. It seems similar to the one Officer Biggs is holding. Could it be that Dr. Richter and I both have the same clue? No way. There can't be repeating clues, right? We also found items related to the Renhui Relief Hospital in Interpreter Richter's room. So I am even more curious as to whether President Von Hagen and Interpreter Richter have ties to the Relief Hospital. No idea. I don't even know Interpreter Richter. Vin ignores Marius and bows his head to Officer Biggs. It is merely an old photo. Old group photo, nothing worth mentioning. Seriously? And President Von Hagen is right. These items have nothing to do with your investigations. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with it. How does this have to do with, like, his death? What? If you have a picture of the relief hospital all those years ago, you're a suspect now? So, we have no need to explain ourselves, no? The corners of Officer Biggs' mouth twitch a few more times. Just give this guy a break. He's just doing his job as the detective character in this live-action drama. Not live-action drama, this live-action murder mystery LARP session. We can put you two on hold for now, but as for journalist Pierce, what we uncovered in your room is definitely suspicious. Me? But there's nothing in my room except for news articles. Yes, there are many news articles, but I found an old shirt and a valuable pearl in your suitcase. Huh? The pearl is something I believe you can't afford on your salary. Is he saying you're too broke to to have these things? What the? More importantly, the shirt has bloodstains on it. Care to explain yourself, journalist Pierce? Don't tell me that shirt belonged to your senior colleague and you're just keeping his like bloodied shirt. Don't tell me that's what it is. What? Nani? How could that be? You thought the evidence would be of a supplementary nature, but you didn't expect such an important clue to show up in Luke's possession. When Officer Biggs takes out the bloodstained shirt, oh my god, why would you be handling that right now? Isn't that evidence? Maybe? Luke's face is stunned for a moment as he blinks 2 times. It's a look he usually makes when he's coming up with a solution. Officer Biggs, please take a good look. The blood stain on the shirt is clearly old and certainly didn't happen in the past few days. So he is carrying a shirt. He is carrying his like dead senior colleague's shirt, is it? Is that what it is? So there's no reason to tie this shirt to Big Boss's death, right? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. What if? Bang! Officer Biggs is interrupted by a sudden banging on the door. Who could it be? He is about to burst out in a fit of rage when a figure in a suit sprints inside, gasping for breath. This is bad. The Union has surrounded the hotel! What? They said they're here to mourn Big Boss. But that doesn't seem to be the case. We're fucked. Yeah. We're FCK'd. I'll go take a look. Everyone, don't leave the hotel. Even if you do, please don't get into a confrontation with the Union. Understood. You nod in agreement, then turn toward everyone. They have the same cautious expression on their faces, which indicates that the variables at this time seem to have exceeded your expectations. What is going on? You occasionally get the feeling that you're not experiencing a live-action detective game, but a real adventure across time. Okay, the start of phase 3, Lost in the Mist. What's that strange noise? It's the mysterious person coming to talk about the task for this round again. Before you can think too much about it, the voice of the mysterious person sounds along with a static. Whoa. Heh, my kindness knows no bounds. You can thank me later. The friendly hints this time are the following. Whoa. Oh, hello, little spider. There's a spider on my mic. It's a little tiny one. Hello. You a jumping spider? Oh, yeah, you're a jumping spider. Hello and goodbye. Come on, little guy. Jump. Okay. No, don't bonk it. Oh, there's my thing. I think the little spiders I'm okay with. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm streaming from a Baku cave. That's why I have like weird creatures coming up to like mess around with me right now. Little spider, get off my mic, please. Oh my god, it's just like a cat. It's like a cat. You want to like touch it and then it moves away. Jesus Christ. I'll have to deal with it. Not like kill it, but like I'll deal with it after I stream. Okay? Okay. Okay. The friendly hints this time are the following. Take some time to think about them. Just as I thought, it's just like the test. Each round has a stage that I have to go through. What a Baku spider. It's not a Baku. What is Baku? Huh? Anyway, so these are the puzzles for this phase. Number 1. What is the true meaning of the poems written by the deceased? Number 2. What was the deceased's involvement in the insider trading? Number 3. What did journalist Pierce hide? Number 4. Why was interpreter Richter behaving strangely? Number 5. What is President von Hagen's relationship with the relief hospital? Number 6. Number 6. Does Consultant Wing have a hidden identity? I think he does. So that is all for today, guys. My neck hurts from trying to like sit up straight. It's hard to have a shrimping posture for so long, and then you have to force yourself to sit up straight. Oh good. Yeah. Oh my god. I heard my bones crack. Oh my god, I'm so old. Thank you for the stream. It was great. Thank you for watching. Go rest. Yeah, I need a rest. Or I need to like get some food. As usual, for some reason every time I stream I'm getting hungry. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and chatting. And yeah, all that kind of jazz. Have a good rest of your day or night. It's most likely night if you're in America right now. So have good dreams for me. I'm gonna deal with it. Okay, it just disappeared, this spider. Where did my friend go? Oh well. And yeah. Otsubaku, everyone. Otsubaku. Good night. Have a good night. Where's my thing? Okay. Yoi Yumeo. Or is it I Yumeo? I Yumeo? Whatever. I need to figure out a signing off phrase. Oyasumi Billy. Oyasumi Billy? Yeah. Oyachumi, everyone. Oyasumi Billy. Oyasumi Baku? Whatever. Goodbye.